Hello, all you bladers. So on Sunday, I hosted a Beyblade X competition, a tournament on the WBO, and I recorded two of the matches that I participated in. So I'll be going over them quickly, just reacting, seeing the launches, combinations, and just talking about a little bit. So here I'm the bottom with the black box. My opponent Little Is has Hell Scythe 360 ball. I have Night Shield 380 taper. Obviously, I do a little twist at the launch for a sliding shoot. Essentially, it doesn't work the same as the rubber, but because the ridge is deep, I'm able to go forward and just kind of attack aggressively, and I did manage to get the knockout there. The idea is that it's off balance and tall, so it smacks really hard. I have Drawn Sword 360 Needle. I believe he has Night Shield on 460 flat. And so basically my strategy in this match is basically just to launch in the center, and because Drawn Sword is super short, it's not going to be at a high risk of bursting. Needle also has some really good defense because of how it tilts on the edge, so I'm able to get the outspin there. This is also on high Needle actually this time, because he let me borrow his, but for the remainder of the tournament I use Needle. This is my Hell Scythe 480 ball, and I believe he had Drawn Sword 360 low flats, and I did knock his out here, and yeah. So then after we reshuffle, so my deck here is Hell Scythe 480 ball, Night Shield 380 taper, and Drawn Sword 360 needle. Overall, I felt like it was a pretty good deck. I just needed something a little more aggressive. I maybe should have used Drawn Sword on flat. In this match, I'm using Drawn Sword on 360 needle, and he's using Hell Scythe, I believe, on, I believe he has 360 ball. Yeah. And so this is going to be a close match, mostly because I'm shorter than him. And so, even though they were both on 360, because I'm a little shorter than him, I'm able to kind of hit him from the top. Or actually, no, sorry. I'm on high needle, so I'm actually taller than him. So I'm able to just push him underneath me this time. But normally with needle and Hell Scythe being on 380 or 480 ball, I'm able to hit them with an upper attack from underneath. So I got the outspin there, and then in this match, I have Night Shield 380 taper, and he has his, what is that? He had a Night Shield on flat, so I believe he knocked me out there. And then we're gonna see, I believe I have my Hell Scythe or Drawn Sword next. Hell Scythe, and his Drawn Sword on flat. Unfortunately, he launched a little too close to the right there, and so he self-KO'd. This is against APAC. I have the same deck. I'm on the left with the glove, Night Shield 380 taper. He has Hell Scythe 360 ball, and he, I think, knocked me out. Yeah, he knocked me out this round. Yeah. So the score is 0-2 in his favor. And then next, I believe his deck was Cobalt Drake 460 taper. A pretty good attack type, hits like a truck. Mine was Drawn Sword 360 needle. And then hitting in the center, I'm able to go over him and just knock him out. So the score is 2-2 now. And then my third bay is Hell Scythe 480 ball. And I believe his was Night Shield 380 high needle, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see what his was. I believe that was his, yeah, that was his deck, yeah. Night Shield 380 high needle.
3, 2, 1, go shoot.
And so his bay is definitely tall. Oh, yeah, he burst me. I forgot about that. Okay, so score is 4-2 in his favor. Yeah. So Night Shield or Drawn Sword on 380 high needle is a very aggressive combination. Drawn Sword has a little bit more stamina. I prefer it on needle than Night Shield, especially when I tried high needle. But Night Shield is more defensive and aggressive. So Night Shield on high needle is more like a balance type. Drawn Sword on high needle is more like a stamina type. Depends on what you use it with, but they both work really well. And then he has the same thing as last time. I have my Drawn Sword 360 needle. And so because I'm more in the center, I launched right in the center this time because I saw him going for an attack launch. So I wanted to stay close to the center. And so he knocked himself out. Here, I have Night Shield 380 taper, and I believe he has Cobalt Drake. And so I go with an angled launch, and he unfortunately knocks himself out again. So yeah. I think I... No, this isn't over yet, you're right. because we were doing first stage to 7 points. And I'm not really keeping track of the score here. So I'm just trying to see the matches, just talk about it. Hopefully I'll be able to do just more of these. I don't really want to do videos where I just show the clip of the tournament. I kind of want to reflect on the launches, the combos, and everything. But I'll see where it goes from here. But these are the only matches I'm in from what I recorded. I believe this was my Hillside 40 ball again. Oh yeah, this was that match. Okay. So so essentially, why I will win here eventually is mostly just because of the chassis choice. See, he was playing it safe. He used Hell Scythe on 360 ball. That's very smart because 360 has 3 points of contact as opposed to 4, and it's shorter, which very much decreases the burst resistance, or decreases the chance of bursting. Where I played the gamble of 480, so mine is taller with more contact points. So essentially, my chassis alignment would have better stamina, but less burst resistance. In this case, it paid off though. And yeah, so that's just the only matches I was in for this tournament. I managed to go with 4-1, top place actually in the first seed of the tournament, which it was Swiss, so you play against 5 people total. You top 8 out of those people move to finals. I was first place in the first round, 4 wins, 1 loss. And then in the finals, I'm probably Asian beat me. He's another blader at the tournament. And I lost at quarterfinals. But yeah, this was the matches. And yeah, so tell me if you saw any combos you thought were interesting here. Maybe tell me some combos you want me to try in another tournament if they're competitive or if they have a specific use. And yeah, have fun, and don't forget to keep on blading.